Hey guys, it's me, Tinixium. I'm back with another video where I feature a team that I have made, and then I show you guys a few battles with that team in order for you guys to get a good feel on how to use the team, and maybe you guys can use it for yourselves. So, first off, I want to say two things. I'm sorry for the lack of uploads recently. I've been very busy in my personal life, and also, as you can see, I'm in a new place. I'm no longer in my apartment, I'm actually in my room, back at home, while I'm visiting family. So, maybe the next few videos will be featured here, and not in the regular location. But anyway, the team I made this time is actually one of my favorites. I nicknamed it Bacon Water because the two restricted mods that I have on the team are Yvetal, which looks like bacon, according to some fans, and Kyogre, which is of course associated with water. And the main point of this team is that you essentially Dynamax Yveltal early, spam Dark Pulse to lower the sp.def of your opponent's Pokemon, and then you have Kyogre come in and hit him hard with like really strong water spouts or Origin Pulses. And then the rest of the team was just centered around those two Pokemon doing as much damage as possible. So you have speed support with Mewtwo and Yveltal, and then you have offensive support that will, of course, help Yvetal and Kyogre execute their attacks by taking out some threats in the form of Rillaboom and Kartana. So essentially, I want to point out a few key things with this team, and the fact that Yveltal is actually max special attack, but it runs Assurance just to take out Ninja, which was a pain when I was trying this team out earlier. Secondly, Mewtwo actually has the eject button, but it does not run the move Trick. I find that once Mewtwo it has set up Tailwind and whatnot, it's kind of just dead weight. So your opponent will try to like attack Mewtwo or whatever, and it actually allows you to have a free switch in to one of your heavy hitters. So typically you'll lead like Yveltal and Mewtwo, and then once Mewtwo gets hit, you will bring in Kyogre, and then you could just like instant win the game from then on out. Water Spout Kyogre with Life Orb and Drizzle can just threaten a whole bunch of stuff. It picks up the KO on most Zacians, and it brings Thunderous down to low HP, so it can be revenge killed by Pokemon like Yveltal or Yveltal. And finally, the main spearhead of this team is Yveltal, and Yveltal is just an very underrated Pokemon because my set actually is max attack and 32 defense EVs, which I'm sorry, it's max special attack with 32 defense EVs, which actually allows you to OHKO a lot of Pokemon like Gastrodon, for example, Groudon if it's not carrying the Assault Vest, for example. And it also, of course, with the Max Darkness will lower the sp.def, enables Kyogre to pick up any KOs that Yveltal fails. But also the main point of the EV spread is the 32 defense EVs allows you to survive most Zacian's behemoth blades or play roughs when you are Dynamax. There are some very hyper offensive Zacians that run like Adamant Nature 252 attack that can OHKO you with their with behemoth blade and play rough. But most Zacian in the format currently are bulky Zacian, who invest a bit more in HP and defense, and not as much as in attack. And also, I want to call out the Heat Wave tech. So essentially, how a lot of games pan out in both Showdown and on the ladder is the fact that Yveltal can actually use Max Darkness on Zacian's partner to lower Zacian's sp.def, and then it can survive a Behemoth Blade, and then next turn it can actually unleash a Max Flare onto Zacian and pick up the KO. So it is worth noting that without Life Orb, Yveltal cannot pick up the KO on Zacian with a Max Flare. So you have to lower the sp.def first with Dark Pulse, or you have to do some chip damage with like Rillaboom's high horsepower in order to pick up the KO on the Zacian. So I feel as though I've given like a very like quick and exhaustive and kind of mediocre report of the whole thing of the team so far, and I just want to get into some battles and show you guys what it can do. You know, I say that, but this is actually recorded after the battles I just had, which were on Twitch, which you should check out at twitch.tv/Tinixium. But without further ado, let's get to the battles. Gives you priority, like with Fake Out and Graphic Live. Okay, and our first team is Charizard, Regieleki, Yveltal, Groudon, Gastrodon, and Grimmsnarl. I'm very good with this lead. Mewtwo and Yveltal, because there's really good mods to lead off with. And then Kyogre, of course, in the back. And for this team, Regieleki would not be good because, of course, they have Gastrodon and Groudon. And Regieleki cannot hit either of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Rillaboom in the back. So yeah. Alright. Oh boy. Wait, did they have Zacian? I'm trying to think, was there a Zacian? Who was the other restricted? It was like Groudon and... It had to be Zacian. This is the Zacian team. Right there, like it in your Yveltal. Okay. I'm fine with that. So, I've gone up against this matchup before, and the trick is you have to Tailwind and then Max Darkness the Regieleki. If Yveltal goes down, I can just bring in Kyogre and I can just start sweeping with Water Spouts. So, who is it? The only Yveltal is the other is one. That's right, I forgot. My apologies. Max Darkness, the Regieleki. If the Regieleki's Life Orb, it goes down here. But if Eleki, I don't know, there are a few different sets for Regieleki. Based on the EV distribution, I can live a Max Lightning, like one Max Lightning, or I could just be taken out. But if I get taken out, it's probably like Life Orb, so yeah, whatever. I'm gonna presume Focus Sash is on that Regieleki. Focus Sash. It's Focus Sash, okay. So I will live an attack from the Eleki. What are they gonna do? Like Thunderbolt? Electroweb? We'll take that. And Oblivion Wing. I actually switch out because Winterfat has the eject button. So they're gonna use Oblivion Wing. They're gonna use Oblivion Wing on the Whimsicott slot. And I gotta preserve Rillaboom in the back, so I gotta bring in Kyogre. Not the best time to bring in Kyogre, but it's my only option for the Gastrodon they have in the back. Then Oblivion Wing, yeah. We take it pretty well though, so that's okay. I can still use Water Spout. So yeah, let's Water Spout, and then we'll use like Max Airstream on the Yveltal. Who do they have in the back? Actually, they might bring in Groudon, perhaps. But they're gonna bring in Gastrodon actually. So Max Darkness can OHKO Gastrodon actually. So yeah. We try Yveltal for Gastrodon. Come on, Gastrodon. Yes! We called it good. So Gastrodon just goes down here, actually. And we're in a phenomenal position right now. Or maybe not. They still have Yveltal in the back, and Rillaboom loses to Yveltal, unfortunately. Okay, but now they're down to the last two mons here. So what I could do now is max Darkness to lower the sp.def of their Pokemon, and then I'll have Kyogre use Water Spout for massive damage. Oh, and it's Charizard. Okay, yeah, we're in a phenomenal spot. I max Darkness the Yveltal, and then I Water Spout. Now the scary thing is, if my two mons in the back, Rillaboom and Whimsicott, lose to this matchup so hard, so I gotta call this right. If they max Yveltal and max Guard, then I'll be in trouble, I think. Oh gosh. Did they max Yveltal? Max Guard. Charger use Protect. And so did Yveltal. No, it doesn't. A lot of damage. They have to be targeting the Yveltal, right? I mean, the Kyogre, right? They have to. Airstream. We hang on. That's amazing for us, actually. Speed Rose. But we sound like Tailwind, right? We do. So I can use Origin Pulse here. And then I'll use like a Bolivian Wing on the Yveltal. Oh, I missed somebody. That's unfortunate. Can we pull this off though? A Bolivian Wing. Yeah. Airstream who? Kyogre. I gotta sit Whimsicott in. Then I got used. I'm just gonna go for the Moonblast. I'll go for Moonblast. And there you go, Tall. And Oblivion Wing. Because Rillaboom has Fake Out, so they don't have to worry about that. Airstream who? Whimsicott. Yeah. Okay. Very nervous now. So Rillaboom has Fake Out. They might be AV. Actually, I think they are AV. Because that's how they survived that's how they took so little damage from the Water Spout earlier. So we're gonna Fake Out, and then Oblivion Wing. Yep, they're definitely AV, and we should win this now. Okay. That's good. That is great. I think the reason why we won that match is because we called the Gastrodon switch in very well. Because Gastrodon's job in this fight was to counter Kyogre, but they really couldn't do that because of the Yveltal. Also with the Gastrodon out of the way, it just also made Charizard like dead weight as well. Oh, Yveltal was bulky, max defense, and it was assault vest. Okay, no, not max defense. A lot in defense, a little bit in speed. Okay, Groudon. Groudon's fast. Okay. Okay. Interesting team. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, cool. The Yveltal didn't even have that much offensive pressure. That's why Kyogre lived the what was it? The max airstream. Lucky Step, Blast Burn, okay. Scorching Sands is cool. They also don't have Hurricane, which in all honesty, Hurricane is, in my opinion, objectively better on Charizard, even when it's on a Sun team, because most of the time Charizard is your Dynamax option, so you'll bypass Hurricane's poor accuracy because it turns into max airstream, and also when you go up against Kyogre teams, you also bypass the accuracy when you don't Dynamax Charizard because Hurricane will always hit in the rain. But now, anyway, next match we have Calyrex, Zacian, and Female Indeedee, Regieleki, Whimsicott, and Blastoise. Again, Yveltal, great matchup here with Kyogre in the back, and I don't see any ground types on this team, so Regieleki could be a good option here. I'll go for that. And one important thing to note about Female Indeedee versus Male Indeedee, Female Indeedee does not get Trick Room, if I'm mistaken. Well, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's a plus for me. But the one thing I do have to watch out for is the Trick Room on the Calyrex, because Calyrex can run Trick Room to counter Tailwind teams. It's very cheeky, but very, very powerful when you get it right. But I don't really have to worry about that because they don't bring Calyrex first. So what I want to watch out for actually, what I want to do here actually is I want to Tailwind. Hang on, they're gonna use Electro Web. I know that for a fact. But would they target Zacian? Would they target Yveltal with the Zacian? Or would they target Whimsicott with the Zacian? Either way, we live a Behemoth Blade at full HP from the Zacian anyway. So we're gonna use Max Darkness on Regieleki. Yeah, we have 32 defense EVs on our Yveltal. So it lives most play roughs and it lives most Behemoth Blades. Alright. Eleki gets big. So if Eleki is not Focus Sashed, I think we could OHKO it. It all depends. Some Elekis are more bulky than others. But typically the bulky kind give up some damage output, so therefore we can live in Max Lightning much better. I don't know, this turn is just pretty volatile altogether. But Zacian used Protect, okay. That's good. That's good for me. If the Eleki is not Focus Sash, I think we'll just win the game. And I don't think it was. Okay, because now what actually happens here is Zacian will lose to Max Flare. At -1 sp.def, Max Flare from Yveltal can just OHKO Zacian. which is another benefit of having Yveltal on this team. But they have Indeedee with Follow Me, so that's okay. But Follow Me won't do anything here, because if they use Follow Me, then I will survive the Behemoth Blade, unless they get a crit. So I'm going to Moonblast the Zacian, and also I'm going to Max Darkness the Indeedee, predicting to Follow Me, because in all honesty, I just have a massive advantage now. It doesn't matter. Oh, they use Help a Can. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I should have just used Max Flare. But it doesn't matter anyway, because Kyogre comes in and picks up the KO. So yeah, how much will this do? I'm -2 sp.def. A lot of damage, actually. Behemoth Blade. Yeah, so now we go down for Searching, I think. Yup, Help a Can boost. Alright, but now it doesn't matter anyway because I'm gonna bring in Kyogre. They can use Protect if they want to, but it won't change anything. And it's Calyrex. Okay, yeah. I think we'll just win this. We still have Tailwind up. I should have gone for Max Flare onto the Zacian. I misread that Follow Me for a Help a Can. How many Persian do I have left? I have 2. That's amazing. I'm gonna Moonblast the Calyrex, then Water Spout. I don't see a way that they can win this, actually. Battle was canceled. Okay. Perfect. So yeah. Love this team a lot, actually. Let's look at their team. Their team is strong as well. So you have Calyrex with Focus Sash, basic set, basic moveset. Calyrex has, oh, you can't see the moveset because my screen's covering it up. But it's Protect, Acid Barrage, Expanding Force, Will-O-Wisp. Calyrex fourth move slot, the Will-O-Wisp, actually, it could be a lot of things. It could be Leaf Storm, Giga Drain. I think it gets Energy Ball. Back in the day, they used to run like Mud Shot. It could be a whole lot of stuff. So it's always scary to see Calyrex because you don't know what that fourth moveset will be. The other three are pretty basic, especially with Indeedee. When you don't see Indeedee on the field, it's an indication that Calyrex is running Side Shock instead of Expanding Force. Most likely, you know. Basic Zacian set. Oh wow, it is. I stand corrected. It is not a basic Zacian set. It is no attack EVs, I think. All in bulk. Bulk Zacian has started to become a whole lot more common, especially at the Milwaukee Regionals as well as the Nationals that were held in Columbus a few weeks ago. Okay, Indeedee did have Follow Me, Max Defense, Max HP. Bold Indeedee with Max Defense and Max HP can actually survive a Behemoth Blade from a Zacian. It's rare, I think, but it can do it. I know that for a fact because I've seen it happen before. Isaac Voltage, Electro Web, Hyper Beam, and Protect. Wow, a weird Electric set as well. And it was Life Orb, okay. Musica, Eject Button. I love all the EV spreads on my team. It's pretty cool. Switcheroo, okay. Hydro Cannon, Blizzard, Help a Canyon. Okay, the Blastoise set is like pretty common actually. Whew. Okay. Let's go to the next battles. We go up in points. Alright. I'll have to edit this out. But yeah, I'm running into a lot of unique builds for some common Pokemon, which is very, very cool. I always love to see like unique twists on common Pokemon. You know, like for example, Zacian, or you know, physical Regieleki, stuff like that. And speaking about unique stuff, we have Electivire, Mewtwo, Suicune, Regieleki, Kyogre, and Grimmsnarl. Okay, so this is very, very interesting because Regieleki can boost Electivire's motor drive to make Regieleki really fast. So I want to have speed control. Also, Electivire counters Regieleki, so gotta watch out for that. And then Kyogre. No. Yeah, I want to have Yveltal, then Kyogre. Their team is actually like kind of weak to Rillaboom, so I'm gonna bring Rillaboom over Regieleki. So yeah, we'll see how I do against this very unique team. Whenever I see somebody use Mewtwo, I just recall that Wolf Glick in his video about Markiplier's smashable Pokemon. He tried to use Mewtwo on his team that he used to get to rank 1, but however, Mewtwo performed so badly that Mark just decided to get rid of it altogether. So he only had one restricted Pokemon on that team in the form of Lunala. So that was pretty cool. And he still managed to get rank 1 with it. So yeah. But anyway, I just used Max Darkness with the Suicune and Tailwind. The Grimmsnarl would most likely go down to like Moonblast when it's at -2 defense or -2 sp.def. So I'm not that worried about it. And plus, the Yveltal counters Grimmsnarl pretty hard because of the fact that it's Dark type and Dark types are immune to Prankster. So yeah. Okay. But yeah, cool. It's still pretty cool to see Mewtwo as a restricted Pokemon. That's a hard word to say. Restricted. Okay. Light screen. This is the beauty of Max Darkness too, because it essentially negates the light screen because you lower the Pokemon to death. So yeah. Is Suicune gonna use Tailwind? I wonder. It has a berry. But I think with that sp.def drop, it's gonna get OHKO next turn anyway. Tailwind. Yep, Suicune is gonna use Tailwind as well. Alright, so I'm gonna use Moonblast on the Grimmsnarl, and then Max Darkness. So what's the word I'm looking for? Most Grimmsnarl, even through Light Screen, will get OHKO'd by Moonblast when they're at -2 sp.def. At least I think. Grimmsnarl has just such unique builds and sets to it. It could be anything. But yeah, we're gonna see. It's at -2. And yeah. I might be a little bit loud because, again, oh, Pokesash? No, it was close though. Okay. Spirit Break. Ah, that's unfortunate. Yeah. That is unfortunate. Okay. I guess what that allows us to do, that Scripts on survive, is that we can focus down on their next mon and sort of bottleneck their team. Electivire? Oh yeah, we gotta take out Electivire, like, ASAP. We're gonna use Cotton Spore. Wait, nope, hang on. We're gonna use Cotton Spore on that Electivire, and then we're gonna use Max Darkness on it. It should survive, unfortunately, but that's okay. Will they max Electivire? If they max Electivire, then we might be in a good position. I don't know. They don't max Electivire, which is strange. What are they gonna do to Electivire? Reflect, okay, that does nothing, I think. But I have Rillaboom in the back, so yeah, it does something. Okay, let's see what happens here. Venom Punch. Was that a crit? It was not. So now what I want to do here, I don't want to send out yeah, I don't want to send out Kyogre, because what can happen is Ripstar can use Thunder Wave on it, and I could be paralyzed, and then I'll be in a bad spot. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Moonblast the Electivire. Then I'm going to Grassy Glide the Grimmsnarl. Alright, so they should lose both Pokemon here. And then it's just going to be like Mewtwo, which would be very hard to take down, actually. Because they still have screens up as well. Now what I could do is I could stall for their screens. Because it's been like almost 5 turns. No, it's been, I think, 5 turns, maybe. I don't know. They have Light Play. They probably have Light Play. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to use Tailwind. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to go for damage. Mewtwo can only target one Pokemon at a time. So yeah, I'm just going to go for damage here. Reflect is up, so not sure how much damage this is gonna do. Not a whole lot. Airstream. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they had light screen. That's unfortunate. Let's see. Wait, they had light play, I meant. Does Kyogre still like speed here? I think it might. Maybe it does. I'm so nervous. Grass Glide. A lot of damage. Water Spout, it does. Ooh! Was that a crit? Wow. That was Bruce Brains. That's amazing. Wow. I was nervous for nothing. Okay. But yeah. That is... Huh. I'm okay with that. Yeah, let's look at the team. Wow. Weakness policy Mewtwo. Aerial with max speed. And max special attack. Huh. Slash Strike, Hurricane, Ball. Rock Slide, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Low Kick. Low Kick is very non-viable in this format because of Dynamax. It doesn't work if you do it to a Dynamax Pokemon. I'm not sure why they have Low Kick. Tailwind, Snarl, Scald, Help Can. Basic Suicune set here. It's very, very good. But still, I would go for like putting some EVs in bulk, but in HP I meant, because yeah, we saw how this wasn't optimal in the matchup that we had with it. Kyogre set, beautiful, I love it. Reggie Lucky set, awesome as well. Focus Sash, okay. Star set, still, huh? They used the same EV spread for Suicune and for Grimmsnarl actually. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna end the stream here, and I'll put this on YouTube for anyone who wants to watch. Check it out. Check it out. But yeah, when you are trying to maximize the effectiveness of defensive EVs, there's a website that you can use. I use it all the time. I think it's called like Terrail Square or whatever. I'll put a link to it in the YouTube video when I make it. But yeah, anyway, I think I'm gonna end my stream here because I went 3-0, and I am visiting family, so I want to go hang out with them. They should be arriving pretty soon. So yeah, thank you all for watching this stream. I know it was short, and if you're watching the YouTube video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. You guys know what to do. Until then, I will see you all later. Okay, goodbye. Oh wait, hang on. I almost forgot. Don't forget that you matter and you are loved. Until next time, goodbye.